Hello. This is Adrienne Obey, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And I just wanted to come and talk about the fact that this full moon that is coming up on the 15th of August is going to be opposite Venus. And I sense that people are going to have a great deal of desire for love and connection and building relationships with each other. But there may be some tension involved in there because of this Uranus going retrograde, as well as this full moon opposing Venus. And so I wanted to take a good look at what's been going on and, of course, all the different things that it can cause, because this is a major type of aspect, the moon opposing Venus like that. And and also, because at the full moon, the sun is going to be opposed to the moon. So it's already stressed. And then Venus is there and it's going to be something. So now the thing is, this may come out in a variety of ways. It depends on where your planets are. And I'll give you a couple of ideas of how it can come out, and then I'll look through and see how it'll affect your particular sun sign. Okay. So this tends to tension. There could be tension. There could be some problems or issues with finances, anger, jealousy, some impulsiveness, some stress and anxiety. And you might feel like you have to eat more, go shopping more, and do more. But let's take a look at where it's going to affect each sign and how you might be able to handle it and if it will affect you that way. So Aries, in your case, the full moon is happening in your 11th house of hopes and dreams and wishes. Your 11th house of hopes and dreams and wishes. And you may actually feel at this time, Aries, that, well, you can get your hopes, dreams, and wishes, even though, Venus is opposing it right down in the fifth house, but Venus is in the fifth house. The sun is in the fifth house. No matter what's going on with this opposition, I feel like you're all good either way. Either way, don't stress. It's all good. Okay. This is your time. You can make your dreams a reality. You can achieve what it is you want to achieve. I would, the only thing I would say is watch out with having disagreements with friends or any kind of like a emotional outburst or something with friends. And that's because it's a full moon and it's the 11th house of friends. And other than that, I would say it could be that it affects maybe your relationship or something like that. But I feel like if you're on top of it, you've heard this, you know it's a possibility. I think now you'll know to avoid that situation. And that's what we're looking for. And with Venus in Leo, that's a good thing. Mars is there. So I think, until the 29th, Venus is going to be in Leo. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, Aries, I just wanted to give you guys that information. Taurus, this is going to be happening, the full moon in your 10th house of career. So this is actually a very good thing for your career. Or it could be a stress. It's up to you how you're going to use the power of that sun moon opposition. It's going to affect the Taurus have something going on with Uranus going retrograde in Taurus as of the 11th. And then we're going to have this full moon in your 10th house of career. And so this could be something that's affecting your career. But then there is the fact that it's opposing Venus and the sun that's down in your fourth house. I just don't want you to sleep through this. Like, stay home, miss out on whatever opportunity that might appear on the 15th. And, don't miss your opportunity um, to do what you need to do that day. It's a Thursday. I just wanted to check and see what day it was, and it's a Thursday. And so good luck. When the moon is full in your 10th house like that, I would tell someone to be cautious of getting over emotional, maybe with a boss or a manager or someone who's in authority. That is a potential possibility. And with Leo opposing it down at the 4th house like that, I would just say be a little cautious of that. But otherwise, maybe it's going to bring something good. Maybe you're going to get the attention in your career that you've been waiting for all along. So stay positive, stay upbeat, and good things can come your way. Next is Gemini. Gemini. Well, this full moon is going to be happening in your 9th house, and that is your house of travel, education, spirituality, dogma. I always say it's the God house, it's the house of just spiritual awakening. I just sense a spiritual awakening for a lot of Geminis. And it's being opposed by Leo and Venus, Venus in Leo and the sun in Leo, down in the 3rd house of communication. So it could be that your communication may cause some issue that day, which is the 15th. It's Thursday. That's where the full moon is going to be opposing that Venus and that sun in Leo. So be aware of that. It could have something to do with legalities, even because the 9th house can rule legalities or politics or anything like that. So be aware of that. Other than that, I mean, it could be sudden travel. It could be, I'm thinking maybe a package or even something coming out of the blue from another country even. So, good luck on that day, and just stay away from tensions, because that was a day that could bring some tensions, and I'm just hoping that that's not going to be an issue with you, and I don't think it will be, not looking at this. I don't think so. Not with Aquarius. I think Aquarius and Gemini, they float together very well. Gemini flows together very well with Leo, because that's natural sextile. I think it's all good for you, Gemini. So stay positive. Everything is good for you guys. Cancer. Cancer. Well, the full moon is going to be happening in your 8th house. And the 8th house is a very interesting house. And the reason I say that is because it's often a house that has to deal with secrets, and it has to deal with money, and it has to deal with sharing money or exchanging money between partners, or between like a trusted resource like banks and the IRS, because taxes is also connected to the 8th house. But another thing connected to the 8th house is secrets. It's the house of secrets. And it's a house of being able to open up and share and talk about the inner things that really affect you. Now, with the moon being full that day, well, you might find an urge that you want to open up and talk and share yourself with other people that day. It is an opposition, so it might feel foreign, especially with Leo moon and Venus opposing it that way. But I just sense there's a lot of love that wants to be given this month. And Cancer, you might just open up and share love. Okay, my friends, good luck with that. And that is happening on Thursday, August 15th. Okay? All right, Cancer. Next, we have Leo. Leo, this is happening in your 7th house of partnerships. So this is going to be affecting you, maybe your relationships, maybe your business partnerships. Okay. So, and it could be affecting just even your enemies. Your enemies might come out of the woodwork and you weren't even expecting that, because this is a day that could be tension for a lot of people, it is Aquarius, and that's opposing Leo. It's your opposite sign, and so I can see enemies coming out of the woodwork. But I feel like you're going to be more than equipped to handle it, Leo. More than equipped. The sun is going to be in Leo, and so is Venus. I think you'll be able to smooth over any problems that would come to affect you at this time. So you'll be fine. I would think that if you do sense that there is an issue going on with your significant other, um, perhaps someone at your work who's being a little aggressive that day, I would just put it off to the next day or the next day or even the next day. You don't have to handle anything that you find too emotionally taxing that day, Leo. Okay? If it gets too discussing, just walk off and do you. That's my advice. All right, Leo. Much love and light to you guys. Next, we have the sign of Virgo. Virgo. Well, Virgo. This is happening in the sixth house. And guess where the sixth house is for you, Virgo? Well, that's your natural house. The sixth house is the natural house of Virgo. It's the natural house of work and health and service to others. And I think when the moon is full in such like a other oriented sign, such as Aquarius, it's like the brotherly love sign, right? So it's the urge is to reach out to other people, to communicate to other people in some way, and you'll feel this urge. I believe in your work life, in your work in some way. So you might find that your work is a little bit more emotional that day than you expected it to be or than normal. And this is just a work-life balance day for you because the sun and Venus are sitting in the 12th house, and the urge might be to just sit around or oversleep or eat or watch Netflix or whatever it is and not do your job. And just remember that it's the full moon and that you're going through a major transit and that you need to, get your butt up and go work. I mean, I know it's a full moon. Now, you might find that there's a lot going on in your work that day because it is the full moon. So good luck with that. Okay, Virgo? All right. I know. And next, we have the sign of Libra. Libra. Okay, Libra. Oh, wow. So Libra, this emphasis is all happening in your fifth house of love, romance. It could be children, it could be, but I think it's love and romance. I think it's like love, romance, dating. It's getting back in touch with your heart, getting back in touch with love and feeling positive again and just feeling like you can win. And you can win, I believe, when the moon is full in your fifth house. It's a good day for playing a lotto. It's a good day for taking chances. It's a good day for falling in love. It's a good day for dating. And it's a good day for, I think, expanding your entrepreneurial pursuits. Because Libra is trine Aquarius. And so this is a very positive, harmonious trine for you Libras. And also Leo is sextile Leo, which is happening in your 11th house of hopes, dreams, and wishes. It's all good, you guys. I see positive things happening for Libras. Okay? Good luck with that, Libra. And good luck with your love and romance. That's where I see a lot of the emphasis. Next, we have Scorpio. Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, this is happening in your fourth house of family, home life, security, stability. Ooh, that's a good word. Are you feeling stable? You might not be feeling as stable that day. And I tell you why. You know, Aquarius is not a sign that's known for stability. It's not. And with Uranus going retrograde right now, and the sun and the moon opposing in Leo. And Leo is a, you know, squared Scorpio. This might be a stressful day, but I wouldn't worry about it too much, Scorpio, because you got maybe a couple of weeks to deal with whatever that vibe is. And then it's all going into Virgo. And I think once the planets start one by one moving into Virgo, then you're going to find more support in for Scorpios. And it's going to turn out much better than you think. I would use this full moon though, with the emphasis on the fourth house, to just maybe clear up things in my home. And I would actually clean my home. Like if you feel like you're really stressed or you need to get out that energy, I doing things around the house might help a little bit. I would avoid arguments with family. Okay. Good luck, Scorpio. Good luck. Next, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, so this is happening in your third house of communication. And you know what's funny about that is that with Aquarius there, it's an air sign, but the natural house of communication is Gemini, which is an air sign, but it's also opposing you. So this is going to be a really strange um, day for you because it's almost like you're getting a double opposition with like Leo sun opposing the Aquarius moon, and it's in your like the house of Gemini, the third house. I feel weird. I think with the Leo sun and Venus in the ninth house, there might be this urge to just verbalize or just share like this love or like a philosophy. And I think you might meet opposition with that Aquarius full moon. The Aquarius full moon is not so ephemeral or let's just say it's more hardcore. It's a much more hardcore. Aquarius moons tend to be what we call the Mr. Spock moon. It's very rational, very analytical, and not as spiritual as you Saggies might want it to be. But overall, Aquarius, it's sextile Sagittarius. And Leo is, guess what? Trine Sagittarius. So Saggies, this is all good for you guys. Really, very positive. I think overall for Sagittarius. Okay, that's my view. Capricorn, Capricorn, it's happening all in your second house. This is money. You're going to feel this happening in your area of money. And I feel like money is coming. I feel like it's growing because it's full. And we've got 2 weeks. Look, my voice is going. 2 weeks to enjoy the fullness of this full moon experience in the second house of money and bringing in more things and growing what we own. Now, there is going to be that opposition in Leo, and also there's Venus in Leo, and that's the eighth house. But just think about it. The eighth house is also money, but that's other people's money or other people giving us money. So I think if we just really balance that act out on the 15th, which is a Thursday, I think we're all going to be just fine, Capricorns. And just remember, if we get through these 2 weeks, and I think we all are, it's all good. It's all going up from there because then everything's shifting into Virgo, and Virgo makes a natural trine to Capricorn. So we're on the uprise, Caps. It's all up from here. Okay. I just wanted to give you that word. Much love and light. Next, we have Aquarius. Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, the moon is full in your first house. Literally, it's affecting the you that is you, your physical self. It could be your personality, it could be your physical body, and it could affect the way you feel about you, the way you look that day, or how you feel that day. I could see maybe some Aquarius is having you might feel like your feet are swelling. I've got Aquarius in the first house and my feet have been swelling. I guess maybe in preparation for what's happening. But this is going to affect each Aquarius in a different way. Just know that of culmination, and you've got 2 weeks of growth, I think. 2 weeks of really growing and improving your physical self, improving your body. And I would say work out your legs. Work out your legs, because rules the legs, like the shins, the calves, and you can really build that up now. And I would do that. Also, with this Leo Sun Venus opposition, with all that emphasis in the seventh house, well, there's going to be some emphasis on love and romance. And I'm just hoping that that full moon that day might just encourage you to throw caution to the wind and give into your full emotions and experience love. Oh, I'm such a romantic Aquarius. Good luck to you. Good luck, Aquarius. And finally, we have Pisces. Pisces, my wonderful Pisces people. Well, you know what, Pisces? This is going to be interesting because it's going to be happening in your 12th house. Now, let's talk about that for a second. You know, the 12th house is a very interesting house. It's a house of dreams. It's also your natural house, Pisces. This moon is really going to highlight a lot of your natural gifts. A lot of Pisces might feel like their psychic abilities have been affected during this time frame. And so this is the Thursday, but I really feel like you're going to be feeling this for the 2 weeks following that Thursday until the new moon comes. But yes, I would take this time to really get in touch with whatever those intuitive feelings are that are coming to you, especially when you're like first waking up in the morning. That's when you really might get like those real intuitive downloads, because you might remember what you dreamt, or it might just left that just impression on you. So you might want to write down some of the things that you think of, over the next couple of weeks. The one thing I would say is just be careful of excess, because there's a lot of things going on with Uranus, and then we've got this moon in Aquarius, and it's the 12th house, and I could see some Pisces overdoing it, whether it's in drugs or sex or pills or liquor, or, something like that. And that's my big warning for you, Pisces, is just to, keep an eye on that. And also watch your health, because the sun and Venus are opposing. They're down in your sixth house of health and your work. Okay. So don't let your emotions get the best of you at work either. Okay. So I've done that before, so I know what that can be like. And Pisces, you got this. Okay. All right. Well, much love and light to everyone, and many blessings to all who have been within the sound of my voice. I hope this helps all of you ease on through this full moon that's coming up soon on Thursday, the 15th of August. And this has been Adrienne Obey, Capricorntigress, Western Intuitive Astrologer of astrologyaLookInside.com. And I invite you now to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please feel free to share our videos all over the place. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrologyaLookInside. And I give free mini readings twice a week in my group on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/astrologyaLookInside. Everyone is invited. It's just something that I do. And on Sundays, I do 3 card pulls and 1 clarifier. But everyone's invited. So, and everyone, this has been Adrienne. Much love and light to everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Blessings, everyone. Namaste.